sexy Yves Saint Laurent fragrances within my collection. I have a decent amount, but I'm gonna put you on to 5 sexy YSL fragrances that you absolutely need to keep in your radar. And doing this hand motion is wild. No Diddy. So without further ado, let's roll my music so I can put you on to 5 ultra sexy Yves Saint Laurent fragrances that you should have in your collection. Let's go. We're all alone. Yeah, some friends from the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy 𝐶3U∗ aka 𝗙𝐿, the king of YSL. I am a fan of the house of YSL, and those who follow me on my channel who have been on my fragrance journey with me are well aware.
We know.
There's one particular fragrance in the Yves Saint Laurent lineup that I'm super known for. So you already know what time it is. We're gonna jump right into one of the sexier fragrances in my collection by the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and that is Cubaknow. Talk about I had to pull this out of wifey's perfume stash because this is one of her, like, if she has a high-end client, then she'll just go a little extra on this joint because this is her joie de vivre. This is the joint that gets her monkey moving.
Just keeping it real.
When it comes to Cubaknow, it's a beautiful, spicy, peppery scent profile with beautiful tonka bean essences with this rich and dense patchouli energy about this joint. Delicious off the skin. It smells a lot better on her than it does on me, but this is a beautiful, very pronounced scent profile with powdery essences in the air and this sweet, subtle gingery essence that gives some liveliness to your overall boring ass personality. So Yves Saint Laurent Cubaknow is definitely a sexy YSL fragrance that you must try on your skin. Next one. Surprisingly enough, this one just works very nicely off the skin. It's a little F-boy energy, but it's got some maturity levels. And again, it's all about how your pH levels and your skin chemistry interprets these scents. YSL EDP. I know, surprising, but if it works, it works. Now the YSL lineup is generally a little bit more youthful than I like to wear, right? But let's be honest, if the shit is sexy and people get compliments with these scent profiles, which is not something that I generally get, compliments, at least not on my scent. Sex appeal.
Long, pink, amazing. It's delicious.
This fragrance just has a beautiful, a gin style element, mad youthful, playful. This can be a fire gym fragrance if you want, but it could easily be worn from that gym after the shower, spray your nuts, and go out for a little brunch action or an early dinner. This is definitely in that clubby space as well. Mass appealing, great performance. It's got a heavy cedar punch. It's apple, it's ginger. It's got that soapy element of sage and that juniper berry twist. What does that all mean, Cuba? This shit's good. It's gonna get you compliment and performs extraordinarily well off my skin. Not one that I reach for a ton, but I can't help put it on the list because it is sexy. Next one. And come on, bro. You know I had to put this in the list. Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. It's the OG of the OGs. My first most complimented fragrance ever. I got this fragrance as soon as it released moons ago.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
And I vowed to always keep this fragrance in my stash because it is one of the most epic signature scents out there. A beautiful cornucopia of ginger, lively spice, vetiver essences, and this creamy, spicy, oh my God, it's so good. This, why don't people, this should be on every list, bro.
It's about damn time.
The sweetness, the sexiness, the spiciness of this scent is absolutely magical. It's such a...
That's all I had to say about that.
Bro, I'm gonna put this in like legendary category. This is such an amazing scent. There's no wonder why everybody knows I love this shit. This is like that signature scent. If you should keep like a 20 for life, this should be a fragrance in there. The versatility, the sex appeal, the scent profile, the wide range of age demographics that can pull this shit off is crazy. So if you wanna talk about an easy, no-brainer, classy, sexy, youthful, mature, all facets, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme has to be in that lineup. Next one. When it comes to summer, summertime, YSL LOM Fresh is definitely one that I need to reach for more. This joint is just citrus Italian iced tea that's slightly watered down. Maybe you added a tequila cocktail with too much mix and not enough tequila and a bunch of ice. That's what you're gonna get this icy limoncello type energy that is beyond refreshing. And surprisingly enough, the few times that I've worn this fragrance, the performance in the hot weather is gorgerific. Now the con of this fragrance is that it's just singular to hot weather. You can pull it off in the spring, you can definitely pull it off in the summer. Even in high humidity, I think it performs a little bit well as that lemon tartness tends to exudes off my skin and really provide this comforting airiness, kind of like getting a beautiful chilly gust of wind on an overall super hot day. That kind of refreshing component that I got goose pimples all over my body because I finally get this gust of cold air while I have third-degree burns. This is a beautiful hot weather. For those who live south of the equator and are fortunate to have like phenomenal winters at like 65 degrees, fucking hate you guys. This is a definite hot weather gem and an incredible summertime piece in the house of Yves Saint Laurent. I need to reach for this a little bit more. And finally, without further ado, I gotta pull out the powerhouse Wild Leather by Yves Saint Laurent. Leather, suede, spice, spice. It's oody, it's earthy, it's strong, ultra masculine, and it's got a ton of body. Do you see my fat stomach just hanging out? Ugh. Allegedly, this fragrance was inspired by another Yves Saint Laurent fragrance that is since discontinued, and that's Yves Saint Laurent's Noble Leather. I remember Noble Leather being a lot darker, a lot classier, and a little bit older. This is adding a little bit of youth and fuckboy energy to that Noble Leather DNA, adding a bumped up sweetness and more mass appeal than that traditional old school, very dark and dry scent profile. I think a wildly underrated leather fragrance, Wild Leather, and I think this fragrance can slap Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather right in the mouth. That shit is so fucking good. Sleeper, nobody talks about it, but if you can get a sample of it, highly recommend it. And yeah, then that's it. Those are all the Yves Saint Laurent fragrances that I think that you guys should try out. Everything else is, it's all right, but you know, let me know your thoughts and put in the comments below what you think the best Yves Saint Laurent fragrance is. I'm just curious to hear what your thoughts on, because I think I picked the right fragrances for sure. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you